Hello everyone, it's the Rational Brit here. Brian Harpole, head of security for Charlie Kirk when he was assassinated 2 months ago, has just given his first interview on the Shawn Ryan Show. 3 hours, unfiltered, and absolutely explosive. Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, was shot and killed September 10th at Utah Valley University. One shot, 142 yards away, dead within minutes. For 2 months, we've had nothing but conspiracy theories. Israel? Trans activist? Inside job? Harpole's team has been hammered online, with accusations ranging from incompetence to murder complicity. Now he's breaking his silence. Let's unpack this. Brian Harpole, 14-year law enforcement veteran from Texas, transitioned to private security in 2008, eventually founded Integrity Security Solutions. They operate across 5 continents with former Navy SEALs, Marine snipers, SWAT veterans. Crucially, he's protected Charlie since 2018. 7 years, same core team. Their vetting is intense. Sponsor required, months of training, entire team votes you in. They train every Wednesday, 200 to 400 hours annually. They vacation together, have Christmas together, even have an earned tattoo. Brothers in Christ for eternity. Harpole's defense rests on, "We're elite professionals. We did everything right. The failures were someone else's." Here's the controversy's crux. Harpole says they identified rooftops as threats during advance work, but they claim they couldn't legally secure them. Why? Drones. Area is in Provo Airport airspace, FAA restrictions. Only university or police could authorize. Sniper overwatch. Putting armed personnel on rooftops would be illegal. That's law enforcement's job. Local police. Orem PD has drones and SWAT for Overwatch, but UVU never requested assistance. University police provided only 6 officers for 3,000 plus attendees. Harpole's team had 12 people just for Charlie's bubble. Here's Harpole's smoking gun. A text exchange Monday before the shooting. Harpole: "I was told students have access above us. If this is true, it would be nice to either have it controlled access or allow one of my guys to be there." Chief Long: "You want access to the roof?" Harpole confirms: "Chief Long, I got you covered." End of conversation. Harpole's interpretation: Chief said he's handling it. Rooftops are secured. He trusted him. Day of event: no drone coverage, no police on rooftops, no verification. Tyler Robinson accessed that exact rooftop through that exact stairwell and took the kill shot. Harpole's positioned 10 meters to Charlie's right, back turned. He hears the shot, actually 2 sounds, gunshot, then bullet hitting Charlie's neck. He dives on Charlie, sees massive bleeding, blood squirting through his fingers onto his face. Charlie has doll's eyes, no response, no tracking. Harpole knows immediately, wounds incompatible with life. Within 5 seconds, hands in wound, within 16 seconds, evacuating. They're driving 100 miles an hour through traffic, Harpole hanging out the open door, doing wound care, using 36 feet of dressing. They make it to hospital. Doctors get a pulse, but ultimately the trauma is too much. The OR doctor later tells Harpole, "If he'd been shot in the operating room, I wouldn't have been able to save him." Harpole addresses the major theories. Explosive microphone. He cut Charlie's shirt off, no flash, no char, no burns. It was a gunshot. Hand signals. What people saw was a staff member handing out mints, not coordination signals. Mossad. We're Americans, period. No foreign ties. We're Christian believers. To suggest we'd assassinate our client is idiotic. Erica Kirk, she's a victim. I heard her grief when she saw his body. People are accusing her without proof. Despite 3 hours, massive questions remain. Who is Tyler Robinson? Did he have help? How did he know about that precise shooting position? Why was the crime scene paved over so quickly? Why haven't authorities released more information? Harpole argues, give us something. The silence creates distrust. Here's the central issue. Harpole's defense rests on, Chief Long said, I got you covered, and I trusted him. But where was verification? Day of event, did anyone check if police were actually on rooftops, communicate with those officers, visually confirm positions were manned? No, they took the text at face value. Harpole says, do I need to ask a grown man to do his job? Answer, yes. When someone's life is on the line, you verify everything. That's not paranoia, that's professional due diligence. Throughout this interview, Harpole emphasizes elite training, Navy SEALs, hundreds of hours, the best of the best. And yet, Charlie Kirk is dead. Harpole would argue they executed their response perfectly. Medical care was immediate, evacuation was flawless. But in executive protection, you're not graded on response to attacks. You're graded on whether the attack happens at all. The mission is prevention, and the prevention failed catastrophically. What do I believe? Harpole and his team genuinely cared about Charlie. The trauma is real. The immediate response was professional. What I'm skeptical about, the drone airspace claims need verification. The "we had no choice about venue" argument. Security firms refuse dangerous events. The trust but verify failure from supposedly elite professionals. What I need more. Who is Tyler Robinson really? Why was the crime scene destroyed? Why does Erica Kirk still work with this firm after this failure? This interview was clearly intended to vindicate Harpole and shift blame to UVU Police Chief Long and the university administration. What it actually did was put a human face on the security team. These are real people carrying genuine trauma, defending their reputations and their futures. But it also exposed a critical failure of professional judgment. Elite training means nothing if you don't follow basic security protocols like verifying coverage. The consistent theme throughout, everyone else failed, not us, is going to be a problem for a lot of people. Harpole is asking for accountability, just not his own. 3 hours of testimony, and the fundamental question remains unanswered. How does an elite security team with 7 years of experience let their clients stand unprotected in front of an unsecured rooftop? That's the question this interview fails to address. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.